Hi, I'm Fynnion, and this is Satisfactory. Hello, everybody. My name is Fynnion, and welcome to a playthrough of Satisfactory. For those that don't know, Satisfactory is a factory and resource management game. So you build factories to send resources off and build your world, so to say. Now, I've had Satisfactory for, I think, a little over a year now, maybe a bit more. And I got it at first because I saw a video from somebody called Let's Game It Out, which is a YouTube channel that my girlfriend showed me. And I decided to buy it, and I pretty much only ever played, like, in creative mode, where I was testing stuff and, like, doing stuff. I didn't really get into, like, playing it the actual way, if you can call it that, you know? Actually starting from scratch and building everything, unlocking everything. But that's what I want to do now. So I haven't really done much of this. And I suck at math, so I hope I'll be able to figure it out. I know a little bit about the game from watching content creators about the game, because I usually, when I buy a new game or when I get into a new game, I end up watching a lot of content on it. So I do know a little bit about how the game works, what you want to do, and like some terms about the game. But as for playing it myself, that's obviously going to be the new thing. Now we're going to get ourselves onto an alien planet. And there's going to be creatures there. Some are radioactive and some are very dangerous. I've set the creature mode to retaliate. I don't want to run around like exploring this beautiful map and constantly get attacked by creatures. Especially because I know that there's like these spider type creatures. I have a slight form of arachnophobia, but so far whenever I've seen these spiders, they haven't like triggered it too much. But there's these very big spiders, and they can jump. And if they see you, they can follow you for like miles and miles and miles. Like they can pretty much follow you across the map, and I don't want that. I don't need that stress when I'm trying to build a factory, you know. So I've set it to retaliate, so if I attack them, then they will attack me. But if they're just nearby, nothing happens. Hi guys, editing Fynnion here real quick. I wanted to talk about Satisfactory for a few seconds because I didn't quite properly explain it. It's a factory building game where a lot of it revolves around building, automation, and efficiency. And since this is my first actual playthrough of the game and not just a creative building thing I'm doing, I'm gonna take it relatively slow. So progress in the game is gonna be quite slow, especially because I'm also still figuring a lot of stuff out about optimizing and building actual factories instead of just building buildings, which is what I did before, and messing around with trains and trucks. So progress is going to be a little bit slow, so bear with me. I do have a lot of footage already, and I think I have roughly 15 hours in this in my save, and I have not yet finished my first proper factory, so bear with me. The editing will be a little bit more condensed. I will skip over parts where I'm not talking or where I'm just building something and it's not that important. So 3 hours of footage might be condensed down to 30 minutes, which is pretty normal, I think, in Satisfactory terms. All right, thank you, and enjoy the first episode. So, with that all being said, let's start the game. Let's first type in. What can we call this? I want to make sure that I know this is like my playthrough save. Satisfactory experience. How about that? I like that. So we got 4 areas to choose. We got the grass fields, ideal for first-time pioneers. The first viable building location Fixit has found, standing out because of its open and relatively flat fields. Considering the distance between mining locations, building outposts and or large transportation lines may be necessary eventually. Okay. We have the rocky desert, suitable for first-time pioneers. The textbook example of Fixit approved building location with balanced resources, space, and distances. Additionally, it's very close to the sea, making water an easy commodity. Lovely. We have the Northern Forest, good for more experienced pioneers. A lush building location with many height differences and few open areas, challenging conventional building and planning methods. Despite these challenges, it caught our eye due to the richness of its resources. And then we have the starting area, the Dune Desert, recommended for advanced pioneers. Initially considered too risky, further investigation has convinced us that this area is viable for building with its large open spaces and plentiful mining locations. Foliage and water locations are rare and contained, making initial power setups challenging. I'm not going to choose the Dune Desert. I don't want to choose the grass fields. I'm between the Rocky Desert and the Northern Forest, honestly. And I think I might go for the forest. I do like forests myself, me personally. So I'll go for the Northern Forest. And the fun thing about Satisfactory is no matter where we start in the world, it's just one word. So every time you load into the world, it's going to be the same. And most of the resource locations are the same. I think they're all pretty much exactly the same. And so all these other locations are within the world no matter where I start. This just determines where I drop down. And there's also 3 different types of resources. There's the impure, the normal, and the pure ones. And that's just the purity of the resource node, and that will account for how much you're going to get out of it when mining, or how fast you're going to be able to mine it. So we won't skip the onboarding process because I do think I need the tutorial, which is what the onboarding process is, and we'll just start in the Northern Forest. So let's see what we can do here. I'm excited. I've never done the onboarding.
Separation from main transport complete. Group A delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
There is some alien presence on this planet too.
Fall. Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion. Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Acceptable? Alright then. I mean, this just looks stunning, doesn't it?
Congratulations. You are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. First
Equip the
contact safety tool
Xenozapper.
supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone. Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Okay, so a lot of the building mechanics I'm already aware of, but...
Next objective, use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Okay. Hold V and then we bring up the scanner. We got iron there, and we got iron there. I know we're gonna need... There's more iron there. We don't have a map. I guess we're gonna get that later, because I know there's a map in the game. And we have our assistant Ada, who will tell us a lot of stuff. Bacon agaric.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use.
Ooh, I love these. Pale berries. They're very important.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
Uh-huh. Hello. I don't want to jump down here. We have a bunch of iron over here, though, apparently. Oh, okay, I did jump down. Oh, this is not iron, this is copper. And this is, a hog. I think we could kill it.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for
Okay.
later study.
Okay, I mean, this looks like a nice area. Could definitely turn this into something. How much iron is here? Because there was a lot, right? Okay, we have one over there. There's another one over there, I think underneath that rock. We have this one here. And then we have more over there. Yeah, looks like it. Not bad. We have another fella here we can I mean, they're set to retaliate, right? Passive, default, retaliate. Yeah, retaliate. I would like that. Okay, so we can now hold E to start mining.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
They do not pay by the kilometer? Okay. Ooh, there's a bird. These are passive mobs. They just kind of like eat bugs, I think. Okay, so we can build the hub. Should we just build it right here? We can always move it later.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Okay, so we got a crafting bench and we got our thingy here where we can unlock a bunch of stuff. So we want to select this milestone. And completing this will give us the equipment workshop, portable miner, and an additional hand equipment slot. We'll need 10 rods for that. We can make those with iron ingots. As far as I'm aware, a lot of the early part of this game is handcrafting, but eventually you will never have to do that again. And it's already upgraded.
Hub
And then we got a little
upgrade
chest
1,
here.
storage and frame completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2.
Okay. 20 rods and 10 plates. Okay. Just place that down here, I guess. This has a crafting bench as well. And yeah, we can make some portable miners here. Let's make 2. We can put that in our hands. And place it down here. Oh, we got an achievement. Place down a portable miner. So they're now gonna mine at 80 iron per minute. So in about a minute they will be full. Because they can only carry up to 100. That's like the max stack for the ore, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and while we do that, we'll turn the rest here into plates and ingots again. Alright. And we'll chuck those in and we'll send that off. Woo!
Hub Upgrade 2, Power and Shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3.
What's up, upgrade 3? Okay, we need copper for that. And we did have 1 copper node over here. So unfortunately it's not a lot. But it is a pure one, so we can still use it. Let's get some more. I'm not sure how much we're gonna need. Let's see, and then we can craft that into copper ingots. And that goes into, oh, a 1-for-2 ratio. That's very nice. So let's place you right here. And then we can use that to connect you. We put some leaves in here for fuel. And then we tell this to make iron ingots. Very nice. That way we can have our iron smelting pretty much automatically. I think we can do the same for the copper as well. If we build another one of these. And we set that to copper, and we can toss that in. Can we connect this to this one? No. Okay, I can't connect it yet. That's a bit unfortunate. We do have these guys, which are done, so we have some more iron. Chuck that in and take these out. And then we should probably be able to make maybe 2 more. Oh, we need 4, 8. Was that correct? Let's just make 3. Why the hell not? We can, right? So, doesn't matter. Okay. Can place those in our inventory. We can bring that over to the copper, which is right here. And then we can just toss 2 of these down. So we can get some copper flowing as well. And then... just restock this with some more iron. I'm gonna have to take my ore back out because that one's not connected, so we can make some wire. And then we toss that into the machine.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fixit's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fixit pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
Okay. Oh, we got a character customization thingy now, which is cool. Ooh! Hello. So this is us. You can change our helmet. We got the big one. Got the bandana. Got some, like, neon lights, which is cool. We got a happy kitty. We got the cutest animal in this game. I forgot their name. It's like a lizard doggo. We got the one with the drink cups. This sort of Power Ranger looking helmet. And we got this golden helmet. I don't think I'm supposed to have this golden helmet though. I thought only like beta people got this. We're gonna take the kitty helmet. I like it. I like it a lot. Even though I also like the lizard helmet. We got our weapon thingy. Our builder tool. Some patterns on it. Maybe give it the neon lights. That looks kind of nice. Or the golden one actually. Then we got some stuff here. The check it trinket, the coupon trinket, nuclear waste. We got the summer sloop, and we got the alpaca and the golden nut. But I'm going to use the summer sloop, which is one of the alien artifacts you can find in this game, and they can have some pretty cool effects. Okay, we have our primary color. Now I'm a sucker for pink, so I'm going to make that nice and pink. Secondary color. Ooh, yeah. Make that black. And then the overalls. Should we keep them white? Or should we make the overalls black as well? What about pink overalls? I like that. Gotta kind of make sure that it's the same pink, though. Like that. Alright. Oh, yeah. The primary color changes the color of our equipment and stuff. Which is cool. Nice thing about this is it's only consuming fuel when it's actually working. Which is really nice. We have a toilet, which I already tested out. This one's gonna give a... What did we get? We got a constructor, we got a power pole, we got concrete, screws, reinforced iron, and limestone as a resource. Okay. And then this one's gonna get us that. We need concrete for that. Good to know. But we also have power poles now, so we can probably... Can we grab this and make a power pole? Oh, we need concrete for that. Okay. So let's find some limestone then. Ooh. I got some limestone over there. How far is that? 190? 90 as well? Okay, we got a bunch of limestone here apparently. 1, 2. We got 2 limestone nodes here. What is this? Pure? And this one? It's normal. Okay, not bad. Oh, we're getting a lot of this, like, chunk. Okay. We had more limestone, though. I want to see where the rest is. We have those two. 180. Is that in this valley, or is that above already? Okay, that seems to be above. So let's try that one that's closer to our hub. Looks like it's turning night. So this is limestone as well. We might have to make another miner for these. Okay, limestone fills up quick. We already have like 100 of it. This one's also normal. That's okay. Oh, here's one of those big chungus guys. I don't know what they're called. They're like some sort of creature with a long name. I know one fun thing about them though, if I can make it. No! You can bounce on their back, which is really fun. Also, I'm hearing a noise here. So I'm assuming it's underneath us. And that's the noise that is usually made by the alien artifacts. Like if you're near them, you can hear them. So there might be like a cave entrance somewhere. Or it's just up here. No, it's probably below. It is most likely below us. Oh. Yeah, it does sound like it would be right here. So there might actually be a cave entrance somewhere in this valley. Oh, now this could be like an amazing moment. I know that if you have this out and you're very careful, and you drop it, he's gonna come over. No, he got scared. Come back. You can tame these guys with these berries. I know that for a fact. Okay, looks like he's done running. Wait for him to notice us. Drop the berries. Then he comes over. And then we can pet him. Yeah! Tame a lizard doggo. We can give him a name. What's his name gonna be? Sterling. How about that? So we got Sterling, and so he'll be roughly in this area, so which is nice because it's our hub, right? He'll kind of follow us around, and he'll chill here, and he'll occasionally find us items, which can be like very valuable. Okay, so we wanted to make some concrete, and it's 3 limestone to 1 concrete. Okay. That is a bit rough. Alright. Now we can grab a power pole. Can attach it to that and then place it here. And then from there, attach power to that. And we'll see that we have a max consumption of 8 megawatts. And a capacity of 20 megawatts. So it won't use up too many leaves too quickly if we have both of these running. And we might have to make one of these into like a concrete one. There's no concrete. How do you craft concrete then? How do you make concrete? Wait, there's like this thingy here, right? Parts, concrete. Produced in constructor. Okay. This is where we have our recipes. Apparently there's multiple recipes for concrete. Let's toss some of this stuff in here that we don't need right now. We can put something in our hands that frees up another space. So we need a constructor then. What's that gonna cost me? Reinforced iron plate. Okay. Can we make that? Regular plates. We need 2 of them, I think it said, right? Okay, 2 of those. Oh, we can probably pin it, right? Yeah, okay. Then... need to make some wire. So we can make some cable. Then we can take a constructor. And I think we can line it up with this again, maybe. It doesn't really matter. I'll just place it down. We can run another power line into there. Then we can select a recipe. Oh, they can make all these too. Okay. Okay, we'll have that make concrete. And we'll go and place this miner on here. And we might have to make... oh, dismantle crate. Oh, okay, because I had no space in my inventory. Okay, so we need to make some cable. We need to make some plates, and we need to make some concrete. So we toss all that in. And what will that get us? That will get us conveyor belts and inventory slots. Yeah, our inventory got bigger.
Upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Okay, this will get us miners, storage, and more inventory slots. And for that we need 75 rods. Should be easy to make. 50 wire and 20 concrete. Toss that in. Upgrade the hub.
Hub upgrade 5, power expansion completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution,
Okay.
as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fixit pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 6.
Okay, let me quickly make some of this so that I can make a new one of these. Oh, I need cable. I thought I needed a wire. So that we can connect. I need more cable. No. So that we can connect the second one over here. Because now we will have a power throughput of 40 megawatts with a max consumption of 12. Okay, so this one is pretty much done. And we'll feed this one some new limestone so it can make more concrete for me. And we'll check out what Hub Upgrade 6 is all about. Space elevator, biomass, biomass burner, 3 inventory slots, wood and leaves. It's gonna cost us 100 of each except for concrete, which is only 50. Okay. We might have to start thinking about how we're gonna like set up some early production, maybe. So we're gonna have to make 2 things from the iron, right? Which is plates and rods and screws. Okay. And these maybe. We'll get to those later, I think. We'll need 1 line for the concrete. Fine. And for the copper, we'll also need 1 line which makes a wire and then splits off some of that wire to make cable. Okay, so we could use this for the iron, that for the limestone, and we have the copper over there. And just bring it all into like storage containers over here so we can use those. I think we already have some storage containers, right? How much would we need? So we'd have the plates, the rods, cable, the wire, the concrete, and the screws. So we'll need 6 of those. Alright, that's good. Now, for those of you wondering, watching this on YouTube right now, I am playing this completely on stream. So if you ever want to see me play this game, I will be playing it live whenever I'm recording, most likely. Maybe sometimes I'll be not live when I'm recording, but I'm assuming that most of the time I'll just be live while I'm recording this. Yeah, we need more rods, it was, right? Still won't get enough. Maybe we'll just handcraft a few of those ingots. Okay, and I think that's it. We can send off Hub Upgrade 6. Complete the onboarding process.
Hub Upgrade 6, landing platform hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fixit pioneer. Fixit looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fixit is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fixit recommends getting to work.
Okay, while she was roasting me for having the minimum skill level, I was just in awe of this animation. That looked so cool. How that thing came flying in. So yeah, now we have tier 1 and tier 2. And we can now select which thing we would most want to have for our stuff. So we have tier 1, which is base building, which will give us basic wall, foundations, and a lookout tower. We'll have logistics, which will get us building efficiency stat, conveyor lifts, conveyor merger, and conveyor splitters. We have field research, which will give us a map, the molecular analysis machine, the object scanner personal storage box, additional inventory slots, and hard drives, which we can analyze in the MAM. Then we have tier 2, which has part assembly. This will give us assemblers, copper sheets, rotors, modular frames, and smart plating. Obstacle clearing, which will give us a chainsaw. Awesome. Solid biofuel, which can be used as fuel for the chainsaw. Probably also in the biomass burners, I would assume. And inventory slots. We'll have jump pads, which will be sure to land safely, sorry. And jelly landing platform. So I guess these come together. So you launch yourself into the jelly and then you're fine. We have the Resource Sync bonus program, which is the Awesome Sync, the Awesome Shop, the Built Gun Upgrade Customizer, and the Fixit coupons. Yes, I know what these are. So you can throw stuff into this, and it'll generate points. And if you get enough points, you get one of these coupons. And you can use these coupons in the shop to get different materials, different colors. You can get like gold and platinum, which you can like use on some of your stuff to make it shiny and stuff. And you can, and this can make you can help you add all that with colors and stuff. And then we have Logistics Mark II, which give us the Conveyor Belt Mark II, which is faster than the Mark 1. I think we got the Mark 1, which can transport 60 resources per minute. And we have the Mark II, which can do 120 per minute. Now, if I'm correct, a Miner Mark 1 produces 120 per minute on a pure node. So when we place a Miner Mark 1 on one of these pure nodes and we only have the 60 per minute conveyor belts, it won't be very efficient. But that's a problem we'll deal with later. I think before we build the space elevator, which is somewhere here probably. Oh, here's the biomass burner. Nice. There. Which costs a ton of resources. We probably should build like a little bit of we should automate a little bit, I think. Let's take this out. And add some more iron in there. Question is, where do we want these to end up? I might have to take these out again so I can properly see how much resource I need for these storage containers. Okay, 60 each. So the main thing is I don't want these containers to get in the way later. And since we are probably gonna build like the factory here, when we eventually want to make like a bunch of stuff, or like the first part, because our resources are pretty much completely in a circle around it. Oh, there's a bird. Big bird. That I don't want the containers to be over here, so maybe we'll place them somewhere over there, because the copper's there, the limestone's there, the iron is here. So maybe we'll place them pretty much exactly where these are now. And so we have them right next to our hub where it's easy access, I guess. So we might have to replace our hub a little bit. Or we just place the containers here, which could also work. I mean, it could work. It could also work, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of a Satisfactory experience. As you can see, there's a little chat box right there on screen right now, or you saw it a second ago. I am playing this entirely on stream. Link for that, like I said in the video, would be in the description. Just find me there and leave a follow there. Don't have to do much insane things. If you want to see me play this game live, just leave a follow there. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel to not miss future episodes and future uploads. I do a lot of different content. Mainly currently DBD and Satisfactory. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me and it lets me know that you guys like this and want to see more of it. Yeah, thank you for watching the first episode. I thought ending it after the onboarding process was a nice place to stop. The video's already 45 minutes long, and in this session I think I played for another hour and a half, and adding all of that onto it as well would be weird, and I thought way too long, so I thought the onboarding process, finishing that, would be a nice place to end the episode. So yeah, subscribe to not miss the second episode, and maybe I'll see you on stream sometime. Thank you guys.